Hi Peter, this is a new demo of the updated database. So I'll first show you the locations table. As you can see, it's got all the information from your Excel file, the location code and the location name in law and the share number. I've added additional fields like the English location name, above waterfall field, longitude and latitude, which you can fill if you like to. The longitude and latitude are useful because you can use them to print it on a map, and you can use Google Maps like here, where you just pass the longs and lats to some JavaScript code, and that's all free. You don't have to pay anything for that from Google, and you of course can just pipe it into whatever geographical information system you have. And there is a check on the location code field that makes sure you enter it only once. So if you try to enter the same one again, it gives you an error here. So that's the location table and form. And if you now have a, now I'll show you how this is connected to the daily catch data form. I'll just run through a normal process. You start off with the village, then choose the family. The channel is very important because it drives the location selection. So for this channel there is 4 locations. And then there is the fishing method, which has now more options, and I'm not sure if some of those English options here are the same as some of those here. So this needs definitely reviewing and updating. Anyway, so I'll just choose this one for now, go on and choose a fish. And the price would be whatever. I'll try to find a channel that hasn't got the location, so, but I'm not sure. Let's put this one. Oh, this one's got a location, so I just wanted to show you that it's not possible to find a location for all channels. But anyway, we need to. So that's basically the updated form. I'd like to remove the gender and possibly the trap tag size fields. The gender definitely would be no problem to remove because the user doesn't enter anything as it is now. But the trap tag size you need to confirm really, because you might want to keep it for historical records, and you can't really link it in anyway. So this is, you need to think about the trap tag size more than the gender. But for the time being, I'll leave it in case you want to use it. If you don't want to use it for a demo, you can just ignore it. So I've also added some more views. Actually, I've never shown you views before, but views are very useful. This is the most important one, the daily catch data detail view. It actually has got everything, and this is the basis for every reporting. So if you need to do any summaries, you could use this as a basis. You could export this view to Excel and give it to a statistician, and they should be able to analyze it in whatever way necessary. This brings me to Excel, which is very handy here in Access. So you just open the form, you click on Excel Export, and then you can export it to a location of you like it. And if you can go and open that Excel file, I'm getting this problem, which is a bit annoying. So To make this nice, you actually have to go and manually change the font to size setup, which this annoys me, but it might be different on low computer, so I forgot this one. But to make this look nice, you really have to do it manually in my case. So let's go back to the views here. So these other views here are views of the lookup tables, which let you easily review the lookup information. So if we open the villages form here, you see some villages appear several times. That's because there is more than one unit number in those villages. We still need to review the Don Sao Hong village in terms of the 3 unit numbers. Channels, these are all the channels we've got. 9 channels, and some appear several times because they can be fished by several villages. Families, it's just all the families. Locations, these are the locations that you supplied, and as I mentioned before, we only have locations for 5 out of 9 channels, so we need to add this information as soon as possible, because otherwise the daily catch data form might not work, because there are no locations for the selected channels. Fish, that's again straightforward, and the fishing methods, which I'll have to, you won't see this, I'll just had this breakpoint set. So yeah, the fishing method for some reason doesn't save the font. This is a detail that we can worry about later. It never saves this font. I have no idea why that is. But anyway, this is a detail. So I click save. I close it. Yeah. So that's basically